TV, helping people TV. I'm out here in the community. I was over here paying my T-Mobile bill, and I met this beautiful lady right here. What's your name again?
Kay Baker.
Kay Baker. And we were just sitting out here waiting for the store to open up, and then all of a sudden she had some things to say, and she saw that I do a video, and she wants to tell the world what's going on here. Tell everybody what happened with your incident here.
Well, last year in March, I got the police behind me, and I stopped before I hit a car, and they said I was DUI, but I wasn't drinking. I was drinking Diet Coke. I only take my medicine, and they put me in jail. I was in jail 6 days, and then they went for the judge, and she said, "You're charged with driving too close to a vehicle. You're free to go." They let me out after midnight. I called the RTC bus and went home, and my car was impounded. I couldn't afford to get it out because that was over $500-something for my Cadillac. And I went to court a couple times, but this last time I went to court, they gave me a court-appointed lawyer. And out of all the times, they didn't give me a ticket or anything, but they said I was charged with driving too close to a vehicle. And then the last time they said I was DUI, and they're trying to charge me with having Adderall in my system. And I have a prescription for the Adderall. I've been taking it over 6 years, and my doctor wrote on the prescription pad that she had prescribed it for me over 6 years. And they charged me with that, and they're having me pay over $1,035 fine. And I don't see why I should be having to pay a fine for having a prescription for the medication. But they're really doing me a number.
So you were incarcerated for 6 days, and you got to pay back $1,035, and it wasn't really an accident. Can you explain that part again?
I was driving. I was going slow. My phone fell, so I looked down to see where it was. I looked up. I saw the rear end of the car. I jammed on my brakes. I was about a half an inch from the car, but I never hit it. And the cops showed up, and they had me follow their finger, had me walk. I couldn't walk straight because I had one leg shorter than the other. And he said, "You're DUI," and put me in jail. And then I went before the judge, and she said, "You're charged with driving too close to a vehicle." And she said, "You're free to go," but I never received a ticket or anything. And I went to court a couple times, but the last time they gave me a court-appointed lawyer. And when I showed him I had a prescription for Adderall and everything else, he said, "Oh, you're guilty," and left it like that. And he said, "Take the plea," you know. And he really didn't do anything for me because I had the prescription for the medicine. I had the bottle with me, but he told me to take the plea. And that was stay a year out of trouble and pay $1,035, and it'd be over within a year. But that's a lot of money for somebody on a fixed income.
So this drug that they're talking about, Adderall, this drug was a prescription drug that was given to you from your doctor, and it is for what?
ADHD, because I'm ADHD, and she gives me a lot of medicine, but I've been having the Adderall for over 6 years, and she couldn't believe it either when I asked her to write on a pad, you know, and I showed it to my lawyer, but he said, "You're still guilty," and didn't really do anything for me, you know. He said, "Just take the plea."
So this is for a prescription drug that you have to take, and you're driving your vehicle. You didn't run into another vehicle. You just were too close, as they say, and now you're paying back $1,035. You had 6 days in jail, and
medical attention. I told him I was hurt because I was already going to physical therapy for whiplash. They said, "Ma'am, there's nothing wrong with you, ma'am." And that's all they told me every time they came by. I told them I was hurt. "Ma'am, there's nothing wrong with you, ma'am."
So somebody may want to get in contact with you. Do you have any contact information so that we can get this out and let people know what's going on?
My phone number is 702-886-5805. And my email is kaybaker913@gmail.com. That's my email.
I hope everything works out for you. Once again, I'm your boy Tony from Cali, and you don't even know who I am. I'm gonna tell you who I am. Ask me who I am.
Tony from Cali.
Ask me what I do.
What do you do?
Computer animation, three-dimensional holographic, digital video broadcast special effects engineer / senior audio-visual engineering telecommunications specialist / broadcaster of my reality show, Tony from Cali Reality, born in 1963, and I'm out here for the community. That's what I'm doing. HPTV is helping people TV. So it's a pleasure to have you on my show. I hope everything really works out for you and everything. And what do you want to say about, me being out here in the community, doing this?
It's a blessing to meet you, and hopefully this will get out to everybody out there, and maybe I won't have to pay that fine after all. That would be a blessing, because that's a lot of money.
$1,035, folks. She has to pay that money for a prescription drug that she got from her doctor, and it's for ADD. And you know what? I may need a prescription drug. I might have some ADD or something, and I don't want to get pulled over, and I don't want to have to pay $1,000. So this is something that we want to talk about. And when she told me the story, I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do an interview. So that's why I'm out here, HPTV, helping people TV. If I can help you in any way, maybe I can help you through my viewers. Help her pay her fine or something like that. If you guys want to reach her, you have her information. She's going to give it to you one more time.
702-886-5805. And thank you very much. And my email is kbaker913@gmail.com.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. And we're going to sign off once again, HPTV, Helping People TV, or Handicap Production. We call it Handicap Production sometimes. Well, I might be a little handicapped myself. I usually have a handicap cart. So we're going to sign off with that. And once again, it's nice meeting you, and we're out.